Hello there, welcome to Crusader Kings, well, my Christmas playthrough, and since last time I know I asked you where I should start, but I did not notice, or probably didn't pay enough attention. There's actually a Jewish ruler, or several, in Khazaria on game start, and I want to play Iron Man, because I have played this game for over 1,000 hours, but I even still don't actually have, I don't actually have any achievements due to the fact that they added that one later. So, if we look a little bit around here, I'm a little bit unsure if I can actually find any count level that actually are Jewish, but we'll make an attempt and see if that exists. And if it does, we'll start as one of those. But we don't actually know if there is one. So we'll take a quick look, see what we can find. But as it seems like there aren't actually a Jewish count level, so I guess we'll simply start as the Khan. Then it's as simple as can be. I could always start as the Duke, but it wouldn't really matter then. We'll simply start as the Khan. Or no, I'll actually do something else here. I believe I can start as a Count, and then simply do whatever my liege does. So basically, I'll start as this guy. Old guy, but should be fine. We'll see how this goes. Should be an interesting playthrough. There we go. We have finally begun. We have started as the Count of Manic here, which is kind of interesting. The heir is, of course, apparently Orthodox, which is kind of bad. No matter how you slice it, I guess I should say. But for now, I guess we'll aim at getting ourselves married again. Of course, to a Jewish wife, I guess we'll aim for this time. And we'll also, I believe, if I go to religion here, it's been a while. The Monducci, no. I thought I could actually legitimize. Oh, I have a bastard charm when I begin. So let's take a little look about on my family. How big it actually is. The Crusader. 4 living members. Saur, and let's see here. This guy is a steward. He's Tengri, Orthodox, and Orthodox. So, I guess we'll try and change to. Hopefully, we can change to our kings. Well, or lieges. What's the name of it? Religion. So hopefully we can become Jewish. I would think that we can, but if we can't, that's kind of a troublesome thing. But then we'll simply stay counts and basically, well, have a. I could potentially aim at getting another child, but I'll probably do it with the next rule here. We'll aim at getting me taught as a Jewish if I can't actually convert. So that should just work out to. It should just work out fine. Well, I'm at wealth for the time being. Nothing else to do really. A little bit unsure here. We actually are just Counts of Manic as far as I know. Yeah, just Manic. So I guess we should start actually taking a little bit of power here. That's the King's land. These are fellow chiefs. So we'll fabricate a claim on their lands. I don't think we can declare a war without. Yeah, we need a valid casus belli. So fabricating claim is probably our best move here. We'll also, of course, use the rest of these guys for their full potential. The question here: if I get myself a Jewish diviner, how would that work out? Or a Jewish shaman? I can't actually, or I don't have one right now, so that won't work out. But I think with that we'll just start. It'll probably be very slow in the beginning, or very little that will be happening. So for the time being, we'll probably just aim at hoarding cash, getting some money for the potential warfare that will happen when we meet someone else here. I should probably marry this guy to someone, Jewish wife. See if we can see if she can convert him one way or another. He's actually Duchess, so I see. They got a marriage before that. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. I will find him someone nice, I guess, and then we'll see how it turns out. Of course, we'll once again aim for getting a Jewish wife. But see, that's how we are already in trouble here. The Hungary uprising, apparently. Not those guys, it's these guys. And otherwise here, Khazarian Holy War for Circle. It seems like we are actually losing this war already, which is kind of interesting, but also kind of bad. But once again, we won't actually suffer anything from it, so we'll just sit by and allow things to run out the way that we want here. The Khazarian army was defeated, which is bad for us. But once again, not that much we can do. Hopefully, yeah, they'll move out of our county, so we can make things work. But for now, not much we can do. We'll just sit on the sidelines and see what happens. A bastard son of mine petitioned me to recognize him as a legitimate heir. I welcome you with open arms. Once again, as soon as they can actually, how should I say it, expand my dynasty, I don't really care that much about whether or not they are legitimate or not. Which kind of is, well, not a great thing, but it's not a bad thing either. And also, it's kind of positive here that my fellow duchies are losing, not really losing land, but losing power. That is kind of a positive thing here. It's kind of also, so let's see, I'm a war against the Duke. No, I'm not a war against the Duke of the Tyrant, or there's a war in the nation or kingdom. But apparently I'm not actually a part of it, Cumania. So there's a lot of things here that are actually happening, but a lot of things that I don't actually have anything to see with. They are invading Cumania, which once again aren't actually any issue of mine. Shia rises as well. So if they take Cumania, not really that much of a problem. Once I get some power and some cash, that won't really matter too much. What I could do here, since my guy is already old, this guy here is actually Jewish, so let's see here if we can. I can declare war on him, independence of the post-league, of course, but I can. Here we go. Convert to Judaism. So I lose 500 prestige. Hungary loses. I gain some piety at least, so we'll do that. There we go. We are now Jewish. Or at least this guy is. So we are making. Yes, that also means that I can basically do the same thing with these guys, but I might actually end up just killing off anyone who isn't Jewish in the long run. But at the very least now I should get some Jewish heirs, which should definitely help out. I also need, of course, then to get myself some. Wow, it's a tree. It's a tree, but nothing really big I can do about that now. Celebrate Passover 2.64. No idea how this actually works out, so we'll make game on it. More than 2,000 years ago, God aided the children of Israel in their escape from slavery by inflicting 10 plagues upon ancient Egypt. The last of these saw a spirit of the Lord slay every firstborn in Egypt, pass over Jewish homes, marked with the blood of a slaughtered lamb. This festival celebrates the return of freedom to the enslaved Jewish people. We'll send invitations then, I guess. We'll see how this actually turns out. Saturday dinner has begun as it's tradition on the first night of the Passover. Matzo flatbread is consumed in liberal amounts together with bitter marrow herbs. Everyone is required to drink 4 cups of wine, each at a specific point during the Seder, as the story of the Exodus from Egypt is retold and discussed. Pass the matzo, please. So, apparently I paid 2.6 gold for 100 prestige and 100 piety. The Seder lasts well into the night, but all good things must end. Your vassals return home to celebrate the rest of Passover, but most seem to agree that your Saturday dinner was well worth the trip. Next year in Jerusalem. Well, let's hope so, but I won't actually guarantee it. Prestige ain't actually issue right now, so we'll just take the cash, I think, and hopefully then we can make this work one way or another. For now, we'll simply have to accept the beating that Allegiance is currently undertaking, and hopefully we can rise through the ranks at a later date. But for now, not really much interesting happens. We'll just keep an eye on things, how they go. As far as I know, still there aren't actually anyone who's actually aiming to take anything that I own personally. So once again, we aren't actually in any severe difficulties. We'll just sit this one out and see what happens. Apparently, the Magyars are already settled as it stands. It's kind of bad that I can't actually reach these lands, I think, because I believe that I would have holy war on them. So I guess we'll try and get our way over here just for 2 reasons. First of all, we'll be more secure if we can actually just get away from from the steppes, and also the fact that we need more land, and that seems to be an easy way of getting it. Apparently, I have a plot here. I would like a plot to revoke the county of Khazaria. I would decline that one, because once again, if the Duke gets if the Duke gets lands, that means that I get into a position of trouble, and of course we do not really want that, do we now? So we'll try and avoid that. It's also kind of tempting to try and demand a religious conversion from my heir here, but it will be of course very difficult. I could of course try and make him a little bit happier with these things, but once again, it won't actually be enough. So we'll just not. We'll do the exact same thing with this guy and just well, swear the oath or whatever. But for now, once again, it will be a very slow start to this game, because there aren't really that much we can do. We require money, we require resources, troops. We don't have money of either here. So as you can see here, my troops, 165 men. Can't really take a country with that. We could of course take with let's see here, mercenaries, hire. I can hire 800 mercenaries, and it will still cost too much. We need to save up about 200-300 and try and get 1 or 2 claims. Then we can start making moves. But until then, it will be a very slow climb up until that point. Not really much I can do with it, other than once again just sitting on the sidelines here and keep an eye up here. We'll see how. How the heck did this happen? So he's already married, but no, this guy. So I just have the person in mind. We'll just get them all married. Can't really say that I care too much. Please kill me. Became ill. I might actually die here. But once again, there will be a lot of apparently wars and differences upcoming here. So I guess I'll just once again just sit it out and see what happens. Not really much we can do at all. And with that in mind, I'll just try and get some claims, try and get some things done, and then we'll see what we'll do. We'll get back to you shortly. I have gotten a new son, Sirdon here, and it's of course a positive thing. Another heir as it stands. I'm kind of tempted to actually go for elective here, change my laws to elective monarchy, and then choose the youngest son as heir. Once again, it's not really that difficult. I simply have to bribe these two in order to do that. What honorary title is actually enough to get this guy. Santa gifts, of course, is also a possibility, but not really something that I want to do. But there is, of course, the old trick here by simply imprisoning these guys, banishing them, and taking their cash. And right now, that's actually more tempting to do here. Banish him, of course, we'll get a lot of cash from that. It's kind of a cheap trick. But once again, it's not really that bad. I don't actually have any other or any problematic. I should put this. I don't actually have any problematic issues. The only thing here is that this guy will. I can probably not win this war. And what will happen if I have to surrender? So Bekiasar and Constantine. So I will have to abdicate of White Beast. No, come on, you pansy, surrender. Wars will probably keep on ticking due to the fact that, yeah, the rebels control all the holdings. In this case, I can't actually do anything because of this guy or these armies here, so that's kind of annoying. But at the very least, we are starting to get, or the dynasty itself is starting to expand. But once again, it's kind of troublesome that this guy's orthodox. So I should probably aim at fixing that, but I do have the tyrant modifier. I am old, and as such, it shouldn't really be that much of a problem, really. It should be handled by itself, but I need this, or damn the hiccups. I need my liege to give up this war, so I can start actually making some moves and get that this guy here. Well, in prison and then banish. I can take his cash, but once again, nothing really much we can do except wait and and allow all of this to blow over, because we can't really do anything. That is the main issue here. So we'll just have to rely on these guys to sort things out as soon as possible. We'll see how it goes. I have died. Count Bekuzar has set course for heaven at the age of 69. He dies of severe stress. And apparently now I do now have well, there is a new ruler, Count Constantine Manik. He's Orthodox, or I am now Orthodox again, which means that I will most likely just go intrigue, and I can borrow 300 from Jewish merchants. That could actually work out pretty great when it comes to conquering stuff. But even so, it's probably won't fabricate claims once again in the neighboring regions. It's also kind of interesting here. I think I'm not pagan, so I probably will not actually get anything for that. So I guess we'll go for Paragon of Virtue, something along those lines. I will be getting piety, of course, if I pull this, or if I do join my liege here, become Jewish. So I should be able to, but let's see here. Wisdom and Mercy are legendary. We are decided to immediately revoke the title as County of Monarch. Very challenge will lead to war here, so I'll decline that one, because I am not going to hand over a duchy here, or county as it were. So, can I assassinate that guy? No. Can I offer peace? Surrender here would mean that I'm imprisoned, and then I'll probably just take the county anyways. So, I'm probably kind of screwed here. How many troops does this guy actually have? Jewish, of course, and I actually wanted to... Wait a minute, can I actually convert and just end the war that way? Virtually just culture. No. One duchy, no. I can borrow casuals and then aim at getting... that's probably the best thing I can do here. So let's see, what will I do if I enforce demands? He'll abdicate to Levan. But even so, I'll screw up my economy pretty bad. I guess I'll continue next time. We can always try. How many? I actually have 14 men. That's all I have. I can hire 900 or something. No, we'll hire 1750. I'll pay 970. 800 for 720. I'll probably have to. I probably have to lend money either way. But for now, we'll take these guys and we'll go to Alania and simply aim at destroying his army. That should be enough, I think. Once again, there aren't actually many troops in play here, which makes things a little bit more interesting and potentially all the more devastating for the other side. But once again, I don't actually have the money to keep this up for too long. So I guess we'll go straight to Alania and start doing some sieges here. Lose one goal, lose 50 prestige, get a strong claim to... That's great. I now have a claim to one of the counties here. That could potentially mean that I will snatch it in this war, or as soon as this war is over. I'm kind of in year 2 mode here. 4th of November, then I can change where he's stationed. Apparently here I already have 44 war score. So if I were to offer you a white peace, Count Constantine, I'll lose 100 prestige. But that's about it. I guess we'll do this. Then we'll march home and simply he's now my new steward. Actually. So yeah. White piece here, due to the cash. We remember that we haven't actually lent or borrowed anything yet, so we aren't actually in that bad of a spot. And I'm pretty sure Crone laws. Wow, that sucks. So yeah, I've just wasted a lot of cash to basically for no real reason. But let's see here. If we go Crown or faction system, and no possible factions to start at the time. So I guess what we'll actually do here is declare a war on our Duke, or on the Duke, for basically we'll be declaring independence war here. We'll claim this thing. I'll lose 200 prestige, and yeah, I can't actually afford to lose that prestige, and that is currently what is causing me a lot of issue. But at least I can declare war on that guy himself, so I do now have a way of doing things. But unfortunately, because of the fact that he wanted to take the duchy, it makes things a little bit bad here. I can apparently not actually switch from Orthodox either, which is kind of troublesome, to say the very least. So I guess we'll have to focus on changing next time. But we have survived our first years. We have gotten a new ruler, and as far as I can see here, these wars aren't actually anything to worry about. That's an invasion of Cumania. We don't have anything in Cumania. Conquest of Desh, probably up here to the west. Yeah, it has nothing to do with us. So once again, we're safe. Conquest of Circle, not against, or Conquest of Crimea. All of these are not actually something that worries us. We'll deal with our annoying liege next time. Hopefully, then we can take these places as well. We'll have to try and get ourselves in a position where we can actually become Jewish again. This kid is, so that is good. But we'll have to see. Might go elective and elect him, or have our own kid being taught by a Jewish character, because Khazaria has them, so it's definitely possible. But once again, we'll see how it goes next time. This actually dragged out 5-6 minutes more than it should have. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and we'll try to build a Jewish empire next time. Bye.